Hi everyone and welcome to Nicko's Kitchen's Budget Meals. Today we're going to be making some French onion soup. Now the ingredients only cost me $13.40. It serves 8, so per portion it's only going to cost you $1.65. So let's get started.
He's got budget meals Monday, what you want Wednesday, fast food Friday, what else could he share? It's Nicko's Kitchen where satisfying meals are prepared.
So guys, the first thing that we're going to do to get started on our French onion soup, just into a large pot on a medium to high heat, I'm going to be adding in some butter. And as the butter's melting, we're going to be adding in, of course, our onions that I've just sliced up into rings. And we've got quite a lot of onions here, but we're just going to add them straight in. And to the onions, I'm going to be adding in our garlic that I've just chopped up roughly. Now, over this medium to high heat, we're just going to stir this around, get those onions mixed in with the butter, and we're going to cook them for about 7 to 10 minutes. Just keep stirring them, and what we want is for them to soften and go golden brown. Don't burn them or crisp them up. We want them nice and moist still. Now, once our onions have collapsed and softened and gone golden brown, just like they have here, I'm going to be adding in some flour to the mixture. Now that flour will just soak up all the moisture in the onions, and we just want to stir this around quickly. And after the flour, it's all clumped up there, you can see, I'm now going to be adding in our beef stock. After our beef stock, I'm going to be adding in some red wine. Now the red wine you can use, just get a clean skin. It's going to be the cheapest option for you. And I'm just going to stir this around. I want to scrape the bottom of that pan, get all those yummies off the bottom there. Next up, I'm going to be putting in what we call a bouquet garni, which is basically some thyme, sage, and a bay leaf. You can see what we've got of the bay leaf there, the sage and the thyme. And I'm just going to pop that straight in and just bury it into the soup, and those flavors will just infuse that red wine and the beef stock. Now, what we're going to do is bring this to the boil. So once we've brought it to the boil, I'm going to turn the heat down to a low heat, and we're going to simmer this uncovered. We're not going to put a top on there. Simmer it for 30 minutes. And every 10 minutes, just come in, give it a stir. So while our soup is cooking down, it wouldn't be French onion soup with some toast on the top, some toasty, crusty bread with some nice Gruyere cheese over the top. So what I want you to do with your bread is just toast it under the grill. And once it's nice and toasted, we'll start to put some cheese on the top, and then we can just melt that cheese again under the grill. So guys, this is what you're after with our soup. We've cooked it down, it's reduced down, and the smell is just absolutely amazing. Now, I'm going to take out our bouquet garni that we have here because we don't want to leave that in. And the last thing that I'm going to do is just season it well with some pepper and also some salt. Just going to give this a final mix around, get that seasoning all mixed through. So we're going to turn the heat off completely, and that's it. So let's assemble this bad boy up. And the last thing, we're just going to finish on the top, like I said, with our cheese bread, and I'm just going to place that straight on the top of that soup. Now, some people cut the bread up and place it all over the top, but I love it like this because it remains crusty, and you want some texture in there. You don't want everything to be soggy and soft. That's what the soup is for. So I love the crusty bread. I love that you can just grab it like this, dip it in, and take a chunk with your hands, which is exactly what I'm going to do. But first, let's try the soup out. Get some of that beautiful onion. I just love this. This is so rustic and yummy. I just love it. And we're going to get some of that bread, and we're just going to dip it in and just get stuck straight in. That is absolutely gorgeous. As always, the ingredients are below, so check it out. You guys take care, and I'll see you this Wednesday for What You Want Wednesday. So make sure you get your recipe requests into me through my Twitter or Facebook pages. So until then, take care.